Howdy folks, welcome back to Black Mountain. I know, where the heck did that barn come from? Well, it's been 4 or 5 days since I last checked in with you. And this old barn was just over the hill, so I had it moved over here. It's a pretty simple operation. Nice big beam construction. So moved that over here, and this is going to be a place to dump my hay and straw and whatever else we come up with. And also has some shelter here. I've got my wool under a roof now. And this is it's a whole nother trailer load than the trailer I had in the last video. Actually took that down to town and sold it and got about 10 grand or so. So the sheep are doing awesome. I've got quite a bit of hay in there. And I say hay because I did go ahead and buy a tedder. And that way we can store the hay. Grass would just rot away too quick, so dry that out, store it as hay. And I've just about got this latest harvest of hay picked up. We're going to finish that up. Got this last little bit on the field here. And I've also got... Oh, I forgot to turn off the strongman cheat mod, so I got a hand there. Just ignore the hand. I've got a new mod that's on the mod hub called, I think it's Real Dirt Color or something like that. And it changes the dirt color to match what you've been driving through. I've been driving through all this grass, so it turned my tractor a little bit green. And I did a little work on this, I call it the Hoover, this pickup. I don't remember if I did that in the last video or if it was after the last video, but I made it so it works more like a traditional pickup wagon now. You can hit V to lower it. It actually lowers. So it's a little more intuitive to use. Works a treat, too. Just vacuuming up some hay with the Hoover. I'm going to see if we got maybe another trailer load of full here. I'm not sure if we'll fill up the trailer completely. And I'm actually running the 1.3 beta patch right now, so you'll see I've got a percentage down there on the fill level. So that's where that comes from, if you notice that. Kind of interested to see if there's any other obvious fixes. Especially around sounds. Like I know if you coast downhill, the tractor sound cuts out a lot. I don't know if that's fixed or not. I did notice when I was mowing with the Rhino, it seemed like it pulled it a mile or two per hour slower with the beta patch. So I don't know if that was just me or maybe they changed something with the physics a little bit. Time will tell. I've seen on the forum some people say the log handling is a lot better with the patch, but I haven't done any logging to be able to tell. So we got 28%. Not too bad. I think that's pretty much the last of the hay, so we'll bring that up. Run down and stick this in the barn. I'm going to take a look and see how much total hay we do have, because we got quite a bit. So I haven't done any updates, like I said, in 4 or 5 days, because there's just not really much to update on. The sheep are growing. I think we're up to 36 sheep now, and they've been pumping out wool. So hoping for a big high demand on wool here soon, maybe. I had a high demand on wool right, I think it was the day after I took the trailer load down and sold it. So I decided to wait now. It all dumped, and this barn, I can't remember where I got this barn. I think it might have been on Mod Oster. I actually moved the trigger out a little bit so I could dump with this trailer. Because it's a tip trailer. Like most mods I use, I gotta tweak it. Tweak it to my liking. So that is all the hay picked up. Let's hop out here. And let's take a look in here. How much hay do I have? So we've got 85,000 liters of hay. That's a decent amount. If we go look at animals, we've got 36 sheep. So 20,000 for, is it 10 days? I can't remember how many in-game days this is worth, but we got a new animal due in just 4.5 hours. So they are growing a lot. It's about time to go get a wagon, I think, and sell some sheep. Don't really have enough money to buy a wagon. Maybe we'll just lease one as needed. Oh, I do need to clean up the grass, though. I should have brought the tractor over here. Just got half a pallet of wool there. Yep, the old sheep pen is getting full. Let's do that. Let's clean up. Let me run back over here. That cleaned up. They're all set for food and water. The pond is staying filled up nicely, so that's a success. So other than just taking care of the sheep every day, there's not a whole lot going on up here. Kind of trying to decide if I should expand. Maybe get some cattle up here. Maybe horses. I don't know. Don't really have the money. Oh, I missed some hay there. I don't really have the money to get any extra land, and what I've got left here is fairly bumpy, but I'm going to do some investigating and see. Oh, I need to be selected on there. Nope, wrong button. There we go. So this series is kind of winding down. It's not over yet, but I've been having a lot of fun building stuff. Well, it says hay. I thought it was grass. But really, without seasons, it just, for me, personally, it gets monotonous. Once I've built the farm and done the thing, there's not a whole lot else left to do. But I'm going to take a look to see if maybe we can squeeze a cow pasture in here. I know I could get my small 2-horse pasture in here. I could bring the horses over from Rolling Hills. That would make my kids happy. They miss Cheeto and Midnight. Or Nightmare. Keep calling it Midnight, but it's Nightmare. So we'll see. Just gonna park this down here. I could mow this right here too. It's pretty much ready, but I think we have enough right now. Got enough going on. Alright, so that's cleaned up. Where could we stick cows? Don't know that we have the room. Although I always did kind of want to do something down here below the dam. We could take some dirt and move this around and flatten this out. I think we could probably get a cow pasture in there, a small one. Just a matter of moving dirt. There's really not much we can do over here. It's just kind of hillside. It's too slanted, much slope. So really all we got is here, which we could have to move quite a bit of dirt. Or over here, and again, we'd have to move quite a bit of dirt, and I would have cows right next to my house, so. Not really sure if that's what I want to do. We got this little area over here. Again, we'd have to move quite a bit of dirt. So I don't know, we'll just, oh, those elk are still down there. They don't move much. They found them a good patch of grass, and they're good to go. So, I don't know. We'll see what I can fit in here. I don't know. I almost put cows over there instead of the barn, but I kind of needed the barn for storage. So I did stick the barn there. Might be able to get a small cow pasture right in here. I'll have to see what works. But if we did cows, you know, that'd be something a little extra we could do. Maybe get some kind of little silage pit going. Other than that, though, it's just enjoying the clean, cool mountain air and watching the sheep grow. But for now, it's 3:30. I think I can run down to town and get a wagon. We need to sell some sheep. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to hop in the truck. I'll take a little trip down to town, get a few errands run, and get a trailer for the sheep. And then we'll go sell some sheep, see how much we can get for the sheep. So I'll be back later this evening. Well, folks, that was almost a wasted trip into town. But I got some errands to run. So I checked into leasing price on a trailer, and it was going to be a little over $1,200 for me to lease a trailer. And I was talking to the animal dealer, and they were going to be up here anyway, so it only cost me about $600 to ship them directly with the animal dealer. So I just sold them. They came by and picked them up, so we're back down to 30 sheep, and we're about $5,500, $5,400, somewhere in there, richer. But I got some errands done in town, had a nice meal down there at the local restaurant. And now I am back home. Look at that. Another feature of the beta, you can turn off your lights even if the engine isn't running. Next gen farm sim. Anyway, I'm going to head on in and probably read a book and go night-night. So thanks for hanging out. A little bit shorter episode this time around, but we'll find something interesting to do next time. So thanks for watching. Catch you later. Take care.